My name is Thomas Deliduka. I'm the Director of IT here at MedOne. My experience with working with ProCARE is primarily through the data integrity of the system. I work a lot with the fee schedule as well as the importing of data, looking at charges, making sure all the data is good. I do quite a bit of investigations of the data, making sure that, when we have questions about whether or not something came through or if we received it or sent it back to our billing partner, I will handle most of those investigations. I really enjoy the importing and exporting of data into the system. I find it just fascinating. I like working with data. When we started working with ProCARE, I got involved primarily because there was a lot of billing and rules and things that we deal with on a regular basis, billing and payroll rules. And so it became very easy for me to be able to decipher and help the team determine how the logic is supposed to run. I'm constantly impressed by how the backend team at ProCARE is able to take these concepts that we have and they implement it into real-world scenarios. They actually build it out into the system, and it's pretty amazing how much they can do with the system that we're working with. It's pretty great. So before ProCARE, we didn't have a lot of insight into how our stipends worked for the shifts, how the data, the productivity was being given out to people. We had some idea, but really with ProCARE, we're now able to see concrete numbers, concrete values that we can graph. I can export from ProCARE into Power BI and create reports that help us then determine, do we have the right compensation for a shift? Do we have to raise it or lower it or adjust as necessary? And we can do that now on a monthly basis, whereas before it was pretty much an annual process. So it's given us quite a bit more insight into that. With ProCARE's integration with other systems, we have the need to pull data from Lightning Bolt, our scheduling system, into ProCARE so that we can determine when they worked, what's the shift stipend, how much are they gonna get for that. I think my favorite part about the process was just, Matt and Darius really gave us a clear indication of how the data should be formatted in the CSV file, get it out, what order, all that good stuff, and then import into the system. So it was very clear to understand, and it was pretty much flawless. Really, it was nice to see everything work the way it should. And now we have integrations with demographics and, of course, billing, charges, Lightning Bolt again, demographics from our providers, and then, of course, exporting to our payroll system. Just makes life just so much easier instead of manually typing. Now it's just an import process. It's just great that all of our systems are coming into one place. ProCARE has complexity, but it's good complexity because it takes our complexity and boils it down to a small little package that gets us to where we need to be every month and just improves everything.